Hey everyone, in today's video, we're going to take a deep dive into a new tool within the Leonardo AI artificial intelligence. Now, let's go straight to my computer. Just to give you some context on how I came across this tool, I'm working on a new project where I'm going to feature famous people, but in Disney Pixar styles, more cartoonish, let's say, right? So what happens next? I came here to Leonardo AI and I put this in. First, I put baby, right? I put baby. So, for example, baby Johnny Depp as Doctor Strange from Marvel, smiling in 3D, Disney Pixar. In other words, it's Doctor Strange in a more childlike format and also in the Disney Pixar style. But then it gave me this, check it out. A realistic baby, even a baby with a beard, right? Pretty strange. So it didn't really follow the prompt in terms style. And then you might ask yourself, okay, but what can you do then? Here I'm in the cinematic model, right? It would not be the most suitable model. I would have to choose a model that understands better that I want something more cartoonish, right? I could, for example, choose the Flux deck, maybe. Anyway, let's see if it works. I'll come here, then go back to the screen, and I'll do the same prompt. It might work. Let's leave it generating here. But now there's the Flow State tool. It's right next to the classic mode. If I go to Flow State and type in exactly the same prompt, let me grab that. It didn't copy. Let's come here, check it out, type in the same prompt. I'll leave you in suspense. Let's go back to classic mode. That was pretty quick. Look at that. I even got what I wanted. Check it out. You can see that it's Johnny Depp in Disney Pixar style. It turned out amazing. And with that Disney Pixar vibe, right? I'm even going to put it in the library that I provide for my students in the Monetização. Mestre da AI mentorship. The link is in the video description, but let's move on. So check it out. If I choose the right model, it can actually create that Disney Pixar style. I found it too childish. I could come here, remove the baby, and type in the Flux model, right? So going to work. Now, if I go to Flow State, look how much easier it is. It's a new way for you to create images. Look how interesting. I'm going to remove the baby and I'm going to put Johnny Depp as Doctor Strange from Marvel, smiling in the Disney Pixar style. Look, first it was really quick, right? And look how interesting. It creates various styles. Check it out. Here it's more 3D. Here it's more drawn as if it were hand-drawn. Then you'll see some that are more stylized. Here there's another type of frame. Here it's darker. Here it's in a more relaxed format. This would be roughly what I would use in my project. He needs to be facing forward because he's going to talk. So what could I use? I could use Agent, which is one of the main avatar creation tools. I have an account. I've already shown it here on the channel. I've logged into my account and I would bring it here in this create video section, or I could go to avatars. Look, I could go to avatars and then I would bring the image of Leonardo here for this photo avatar. Then I would create an avatar. Look at how many there are here. There's even one of me. I've already taught how to create these avatars, but basically I'm going to put Doctor Strange here, Johnny Depp as Doctor Strange, and I'm going to make his mouth move. I'm going to make him talk. How do you do that, Rodrigo? I'm not going to talk about it here because I've already created 2 videos on this. I've made this. All right, so it's over on the channel Rodrigo Baus Empreendedor, and also this one here. Oh, how to create a speaking avatar. So later, go check it out. Now look, I'm going to do this here. There's an upscale option to further improve the quality. There's an option here that hasn't come out yet, but it will, which is to animate it here in classic mode. You can already do that. Then we'll go there and you'll see this button already working. I can copy it here to take it to another program. I can save it in the Leonardo library and I can download it, which is what I'm going to do. Rodrigo, what if I wanted the prompt to create this image? Where's the prompt? Prompt is not here. What am I going to do? Just hold on. I'm going to teach you that. Now, look, another interesting thing. Let's say I want to grab another character here. Oh, this one would also work for my project. I'm going to take it and save it here. Great. Now check this out. I can click on more like this. which basically means I want more images in this style. I'm going to click on more like this. And look, it's going to give me other similar images. So it means it's much faster and way easier. And it really opens up your options compared to just sticking with classic mode. Why? Because I typed a prompt here. That was the base. But then, man, this is a prompt. This is another one. This is another one. This is another one. This is another one. If I were in classic mode, I would have to keep changing the prompt myself. Here, I don't have to. Here, it gives me endless possibilities. Not here. Here, it gives me endless possibilities. Look at this amazing thing. Rodrigo, how can I find out this prompt? Let's go. I'm going to come here. I'm going to click here. Awesome. So I'm going to save the image. I'm going to save the image. Let's say this one. Awesome. So it's going to save it on my computer. I'm going to come here to ChatGPT. All right. I'm going to use my ChatGPT that I have here in the computer app, but it can also be done in the web browser, which I prefer here. And look, I already have a prompt for image description. Want to see? I'm going to paste the image here, attach the image, upload it to the computer. All right. Then I'll come here. Okay. Awesome. So what am I going to do here? Look, I'm going to come here and grab the image prompt. Where is it? Here, create a descriptive prompt in English and Portuguese for this image or images with as many details as possible so that an image AI like DALL-E 3 can understand it. DALL-E 3 is terrible. Okay, folks? But since it's ChatGPT, I prefer to put it here. Yes, create this image and remove any words that might be inappropriate for the image AI algorithm. I don't just want you to describe the person. I want you to describe everything. So I'm going to come here and create. What is it going to do? It's going to give me the prompt in both Portuguese and English. So that's it. I already have the prompt and I can use it both in the classic mode of Leonardo AI and in any AI. And I'm going to test it on another AI so you can get an idea. It will give me the prompt in English because most tools nowadays work better in English, but it's going to give it in Portuguese here. I could put it in Spanish or any other cool language. I'm going to grab the prompt in English and then I'm going to open another AI here, all right? Just to show how it works. I'm going to use another artificial intelligence called Ideogram, which is really good. And I'm going to take that prompt we created earlier, right? The one we discovered in ChatGPT through the image description. I'm going to paste the prompt here exactly as it is, okay? Here, there are some settings. I'm going to set it to 16 by 9, which is YouTube style, all right? I'm going to leave it public, normal model, and here I'm going to choose the top model, okay? Here I could choose the style, right? But there's no Disney Pixar style there, so I'm going to skip that. I don't want to select it. I selected it by mistake. Let me restart here because I don't want a realistic style. I accidentally clicked and it didn't let me deselect. All right, I copied everything correctly here. Kept it all the same. Just set it to 16 by 9 and I'm going to generate it. It's going to give me 4 images. Let's see how they turn out. Of course, I could have chosen Disney Pixar, right? But let's leave it this way and go back to Leonardo AI. Let's head back there. And let's see how the classic mode turned out that we did for entering the flow state. Let's take a look at how it turned out. Let me take a look here. All right, where is it? Oh, turned out really cool. What did we do? We took out that baby, remember? We took out that baby and the image turned out really good. I can definitely use it in my project. So what can we notice? I can use classic mode, but I have to choose the right model. You saw that the first model was leaning too much towards realism. So I had to choose the flow model. Great, it works. Also, for each image I have to put a different prompt to change the style. In flow mode, I can scroll infinitely for results, but need ChatGPT to describe images for prompts. The image quality is impressive, like Midjourney, especially from Flow, my most used model. Now, using flow mode, let's check Ideogram's output. It's still processing. There it is, complete. It created something good, but not in the Disney Pixar style I wanted. I'll specify Disney Pixar style and generate again. In classic mode, motion is active for animating images. After creating, I can add motion animation, costing credits, and choose duration, up to 10 seconds. I'll set it to 5 seconds and generate. Let's see if ideogram has finished. Sometimes it takes longer, but it's generating. Let's check ideogram again. It's still pending, so I'll pause here. Enjoy the video, like, subscribe, and comment while I wait. I'll update you on the time taken. It took about 3 minutes, but with the Disney Pixar prompt, it's close to what we wanted. Really in the Pixar style, kind of 3D. The original prompt is improved in ideogram as it knows the algorithm better. Each image is unique, even with same prompt, and it provides the altered prompt for reuse. Ideogram is fascinating. To conclude, let's see the animation in Leonardo. Look how cool it turned out. Our image is created and animated in Leonardo. Very good, very cool. All right, let's see what it's going to do. I'm going to set it to generate, and let's see what happens. I'm going to discover another feature I mentioned. Basically, if I come here to classic mode, where these images were created, you can see that motion is active. What is motion? Motion is for animating the image. So after I create in classic mode, I can come here and add motion. Look how cool. I can generate it here. It will cost some credits and all that, and I can choose how many seconds I want. Look, I can set it for up to 10 seconds. Let's leave it at 5 seconds and generate it to see what happens. I've already set it to generate. Let's check if ideogram has generated it while we wait. Sometimes it can take a little longer or a little less, but it's generating here. All right, now let's take a look back at ideogram and see what happened. Let's see if it has generated it yet. Let me go back there. Where is it? Great, it's still waiting. So I'll pause here while you enjoy this video. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and in the meantime, I'll wait. Then I'll come back and tell you how long it took. Well, folks, it took about 3 minutes, but now that we've put in the prompt, Disney Pixar, look how close it is to what we wanted. It's really in the Pixar style, kind of 3D. You can see here now, it turned out really cool. You see that this was the original prompt, but here in ideogram, it's interesting because it improves the prompt, at least in its conception, since it knows the algorithm and we don't. And you can see that each image is different, even if it's the same prompt, and then it gives you the prompt it altered. Look how cool. You can copy it to use on other images. So this ideogram app is really interesting. To wrap up, let's see how the animation turned out in Leonardo. Let's take a look at it. Look how cool it turned out. Look at our image created and animated in Leonardo itself. Very good. Very cool. What do you think? Did you like this new way of generating images, different styles? Do you think it's faster, or do you prefer classic mode? Comment down below. Just a reminder, if you haven't checked out the channel yet, go ahead and subscribe, like the video, share it, all that good stuff. All right.